Welcome to another episode of Terry's Notes, and today we are going to be looking at factorizing. We're going to be looking at a difference of two squares. Now, whenever we have an expression in the form a squared minus b squared, this can be written as open brackets a plus b multiplied by open brackets a minus b. Now this is an expression that you need to remember. So a squared minus b squared is equal to open brackets a plus b multiplied by open brackets a minus b. Okay. Now our first example, we have 9x squared minus 4. So this can be written as 3x squared minus 2 squared. And as you can see, it is in the form a squared minus b squared. So therefore, I can write this as 3x plus 2 in one bracket and then 3x minus 2 in another bracket. Okay. Let's look at another example. So in this case we have 4y squared minus z squared. So we can write this as 2y squared minus z squared. So this can be written as 2y plus 2 into 2y minus z. Sorry, this is a z. Okay. Okay, in this expression here now, we have to factorize this completely. Now, if we just look at it, it's a minus sign, yes. We have two terms that we are subtracting, but the two terms are not square terms. So, if we look at the first term and the second term, we have 5. We can remove a 5. X squared into, sorry, that's correct. Sorry, this will be 5 open brackets x squared minus 4. But x squared minus 4 is the same as saying x squared minus 2 squared. And that is a difference of two squares. So this will be x plus 2 into x minus 2. So therefore the final answer will be alright, so whenever they say factorize completely, chances are they want us to do something else with it. Let's look at this example here. We have x squared minus 81. This can be written as x squared minus 9 squared, and that is a difference of two squares, so we can write this as x plus 9 into x minus 9. And this one we have 9k squared minus 1. Now sometimes students cannot recognize that this is a difference of two squares, but we can actually write this as 3k squared minus 1 squared, because 1 squared is the same as 1. So this becomes 3k plus 1 into 3k minus 1. Right? Just remember that 1 is a square number. Let's say we have to factorize m squared minus 4n squared. We can write this as m squared minus 2n squared. Therefore, this will be m plus 2n into m minus 2n. Now we have x squared minus 16. We can write it as x squared minus 4 squared, and this will become x plus 4, x minus 4. We have a squared minus 1. That is the difference of two squares, so we can write that as a squared minus 1 squared, and this will become a plus 1 into a minus 1. And our last example here is to factorize completely. Now 18x squared minus 8. The 8 is not a square term, but we can attempt to remove. If we pull out 2, then this becomes 9x squared minus 4. Okay, now we can still factorize this further, because 9x squared minus 4 is the difference of two squares, because we can write it as 3x squared minus 2 squared, and that is really 3x plus 2, 3x minus 2. So therefore, if we had to factorize 18x squared minus 8 completely, it will be 2 open brackets 3x plus 2, 3x minus 2. Okay, so in order to do or factorize the difference of two squares, we need to remember that a squared minus b squared is equal to a plus b multiplied by a minus b.